How much time everybody has tonight? Oh, okay, I'll start over.
I got
Hello,
about an hour.
gamers.
Tony has mental.
Excuse me?
I've got a few.
Wait, hang on, Tony. Are you actually joking, or do you genuinely have 1 hour?
Mentally, he has 1 hour.
He said half.
He
said half?
physically has the same amount of time as me.
Alright. Schmidt, this one's on you. If Tony let me start by laying out some grounds here. This mission, Tony, if we continue on the trajectory that we started at last time for this mission, that I had to stop because I couldn't figure out how to respond to what happened.
Yeah.
You will kill the whole party doing that. I'm just telling you that right now. You will kill the whole party doing that. This is a high-stakes mission that I have designed such that you need to play properly for us to win.
No.
Well, tell Matt to stop fucking me in my ass.
Okay, let me put it like... Okay, Tony. Whatever you say, bro. I want to throw it out there. You're the one that afterwards
No, you don't need to put it on me.
handle the
Idiot
response.
didn't understand that when a dude walks up and is like, "Yo, you're right on time," he clearly isn't part of your conspiracy.
He rolled poorly, Tony.
What's happening?
He rolled poorly. That happens. You then took your character and crashed out so hard that I'm now sending the guards after you to start today's session.
That's fine. I'm ready to take down the entire building. I'm in the cellar. There's got to be structural members down there.
He's gonna kill all of you. Okay, well, I just wanted to say that we need to be a little more mentally locked in than where we got at the end of last session for today. Okay, so if you recall last time, there was a 2-week period between when we... Well, I can start with a general from the start. Well, maybe that'll be better. We all came together in the city. Old man shows up. He says, I charge you guys to do this quest. You need to figure out what's really going on here, because there's some scum in the city. We went and we explored the carts, and we did all that shenanigans, and almost got caught, and then hid with the dead bodies. We went to the warehouse. We found a letter there that was written by the king saying, like, hey, give me some of your money, and I'll let you keep doing this. And then Darlene showed up, and she was like, haha, those guys were bad. Then... you were like, what the hell? She just killed those guys, now what? She's like, I'll answer all your questions, and I'll pay you money if you bring these carts to me. And she said, come to my inn. And then you went to her inn, and she paid you for the carts, and her explanation for what was happening was like, come sit down. She presented the machine back to Esprit, and said, this is our gift to you, like, let's try and work together. And then there was a 2-week period where they put some effort in individually to try and connect with all you guys, and... Now we are here, where we've explained the mission, which I will go into in just a moment. And by that moment is right now. Here's what the plan was, okay? Dee and Esprit were supposed to pose as guests that would attend the feast, and then after the feast, they would join up with Gloria, who would be posing as a guard down there, and go upstairs, investigate for some information in one of the offices that Charles had told you you could find. Then to meet them back downstairs with the ignition for the explosive, set the explosive off depending on what the situation was, and then escape either out into the water, out by killing everything and everyone, or out by smuggling the gold out if you guys felt you were safe and comfortable and able to do that. Those were your guys' options. So the team that was on the inside was Glory as a guard, Dee and Esprit were posing as guest of the feast and ball. Junior was posing as a waiter for this event. And then Caelrin and Olmar were climbing up the cliff with Darlene and Kolgor. And that's where we're at. When we left off, the feast had just finished. The bells began to ring, saying that it's time for the ball to begin. The bomb had been lit, and Caelrin, Olmar, Kolgor, and Darlene began their climb. And Junior was in the wine cellar, actively drinking, eating, and getting yelled at by his manager. Okay, do you want to double check them before we get going?
Sure. Half container is just going to blow up the doors. 2/3 of a container is going to get us through a wall. And the full container is if we need to Allah Akbar this crap.
Correct. And the first number, though, was 1/3, not 1/2.
Got it. I misspoke.
All right.
It says.
Okay, I want to try and... I don't want this to get metagamed too much. Are you willing to try and commit to memory, or would you rather do a roll later down the line on how good of a job Esprit does at pouring? I'll leave the decision to you.
I would be disappointed in my character for not getting that right, but you know, I'm open to rolling for it.
Okay, that's fine with me then. If I think a roll would be a more equal playing field.
Sure.
But you know, if you want to be a little more of your character, I'm
and
fine
then,
to say.
Have we seen Gloria yet?
We were pretty much at the point where Gloria is about to present herself. I mean, you know, Gloria is supposed to go along with you, but Junior might have messed that up for you.
Thanks, Matt.
No, I was Tony came up to me and started chatting with me.
That's true.
And saying, "Oh, how's the plan going? Are you ready to break into the office?" So, dude, pulling that on me, and I was like, "Excuse me, do I know you?"
This bitch over here was like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I was like,
I'm gonna close my door.
"I'm Junior," and then he was like, "Who the fuck is Junior?" And I was like,
Oh, yeah,
"What do you mean?"
So we'll come back into Junior and the manager. Junior, you're downstairs in the cellar, having recently enjoyed the food and beverage that you found along your way, and now down here. The manager had left it first to try and leave you to your devices, and then returned to find that you've just been drinking. Let's start with this. Roll a d6 for me. Well, let me ask: are you like how hard are you going on chugging?
I don't know. I'm probably about 2/3 of the way through a bottle.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give you 2/3. You don't have to roll. You don't have to roll. I was gonna roll for how much you've drank, but I think 2/3 is a fine amount to have drank. I'll do this actually, Tony. Give me a con save. You rolled a 9. Okay. Okay, Junior. I would say you've drunk even 2/3 of a bottle. But you're doing surprisingly well. You're holding, especially for being a 16-year-old kid, you're holding your alcohols very surprisingly well.
Nice.
So I would say you're not really feeling it. You're like a little bit tipsy, but you're not. You're not slurring. You're not drunk, especially for having chugged 2/3 a bottle of wine.
Yeah, I'm getting mellow.
Are we at a 3-7 or are we in range of 5?
We're not riding a 5. We are not riding a 5. And so the manager, he brings his way back down to the cellar, and at first he's like, "Son, are you down here? I apologize that I was so harsh on you earlier." And he spots that you are just drinking away, and he's like, What is this? Are you drinking? You're drinking the wine that you're supposed to be giving out?
I'm testing it for poison.
I don't even know how to respond to such a ludicrous statement.
I heard you might be poisoned, so I figured better me than the king.
I don't know if you are a complete moron or I guess I don't even know what a second option would be.
Why are you talking like that, Tony?
I don't know, dude.
Not how your character has talked all for any of the sessions up to this point.
He's relaxed. He's chilling, bro.
When he's chill, his voice gets deeper. He's trying to hit on the guard a little bit. He's like,
yeah.
Maybe the deep voice will convince him. Listen, son. I'll tell you what. I mean, you're actively just stealing from the king. I don't want to see a 15-year-old kid though hang from the gallows for something so stupid. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get the guards. And if you're down here still when we get back, I can't help but say I tried to warn you.
So you're telling me that the king
so far up his own ass that he would hang me for drinking 2/3 of a bottle of
wait, what is your goal here? Are you trying to get yourself in more
I'm just
trouble?
trying to understand the level of consequence.
Get out of my sight. Leave. Do not ever come back here unless you truly are looking for a reason to end it all. And there's much finer and cleaner ways.
Okay.
And with that, he is going to storm his way back upstairs. And you can hear him kind of muttering under his breath while he walks away. I'm just like, what the fuck was that? What is this kid a moron? I got a ball, and there are 250 people out there, and this kid is getting drunk in the what is happening? And you hear like as he goes up back up the stairs into the castle side, he takes the stairs and he slams the door behind him. What are you doing, Junior?
I guess I'm looking for a way out.
There's two ways around in the cellar. One is out to the back, and one is back into the kitchen.
I think I'm gonna go out the back.
Then yeah, I would say you have no problem. You can open up the doors and make your way out into the fields. Or I shouldn't say the fields, but the palace gardens that are around back, and it overlooks the cliff that's overlooking out into the water. Is there anything you're gonna do back here in the palace gardens?
So, I know we just did the recap,
Mm-hmm.
but remind me, what am I trying to accomplish?
Your goal. Your job.
I think he has to roll for that at this point.
You know what? That's fair. I'll go ahead. Roll from. I think history check is going to be the way to go. Indeed. Give me a history check to see if you can recall what your own plan is.
Barbarian.
Okay. I got a 19.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
so
Saved
lucky.
by the dice.
Yeah, it takes you a minute, and then you're like, oh, that's right. Like, they're going to climb the cliff, and I'm going to open the cellar door for them so that we can get downstairs.
I'm gonna wait
Okay.
to the door.
Okay. So, are you waiting outside of the cellar by,
Well, let me ask you this:
in the palace gardens?
So I open the door. What all do I see? Just a meadow and then the cliffs?
Yeah, it's the palace gardens that are out looking onto the cliffs that's over the water. And it's a huge garden that spans all the way across the backside of the palace.
Okay, and I know there's people climbing those cliffs. I don't see anything about where they're coming up or anything.
You can look over the cliff and find out.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
You can look down, and yes, you do see, I would say about 400 feet down to your right. You can see, this just monster of an orc that is climbing his way, and as you hear him climbing, you can just hear earth cracking and breaking under his hands and feet.
Okay.
And just under him, you can see Olmar climbing with Caelrin on his shoulder, and then behind him is Darlene. And they're harnessed to each other, and they're just they're slowly making their way behind him, dodging the rocks that he kind of is throwing behind him as they're making their way up.
Okay, so I see that, and I kind of do a quick whistle. I can't actually whistle, so I can't mimic it. And I'm like, "Hey guys, hurry up! The guards know something's up."
Give me for roll for whistle.
Roll for whistle.
One sec.
Roll
I'm rolling for a whistle. Dude, I got a 9.
Okay, Olmar and Caelrin, give me a roll for perception.
13.
I got a 15.
You can see Junior is standing atop of the cliff, looking down at you guys.
I'm also waving at them, hurry up.
So are you just doing it with your arms, or are you trying to say something to him?
I'm waving them up the cliff, and I'm like, hurry up, guys! The guards are on their way.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I ask? I don't even remember. Did we even talk about climbing the cliff from our perspective at all? I don't remember that part.
A little bit, but we will get to that in just a moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it just there. He's at the top of the cliff trying to wave to you guys, and we'll cut down to you guys on the cliff. As we talked about before, essentially what's happening is, do you guys remember what Colrog looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Shaq.
Yes, he's Shaq the ogre.
Yeah. Shaq
Orc even.
Yep.
And yes, he is shirtless with the chains wrapped around him that are then tied to the box. And the box has, all these like blue glowing runes, and it's almost pulsing. And him climbing is like he puts his hands onto the rock and grips the wall into handholds for himself.
Yeah.
He's
and then you guys are able
bomb
to
in the box.
The bomb is the box.
See, we're right in the box.
Mm-hmm.
We're right in the box.
If you, Caelrin, where are you?
Where am I?
Because you can just fly. Obviously,
how
Olmar
far-
and Darlene
Oh,
are
he's
inside.
in a bird harness.
You gave him a bird harness, huh?
How far can I fly?
That would be on feet. Flight 60, right next to speed.
Oh.
So you have speed, so you can walk 5 feet and fly 60 feet per 6 seconds. So you can fly at 10 feet a second.
Yeah, I think for this one I'm gonna be just flying, so I don't add any extra complexities to the climb.
You you're really you're breaking some sweat getting going here, but it's kind of more like climbing a ladder than it is climbing a cliff face. And you're kind of you haven't really gotten very far, and you can see very small, way up in the distance. It is you just hear a whistle, and then you can see someone waving their hands over their head. Yeah, Olmar, you can just see there's a figure up there that's waving at us. But Caelrin, you're able to see is that Junior that's up on the cliff face?
Can I ask, do I see anything else up there, or is it just?
It's just Junior. He's just standing there waving at you guys.
Okay.
I guess we can stop there then, and let's go to Dia and
yeah, man. We're climbing. I'm climbing at least. The bird's flying.
Sure. We'll go to Dia and we'll go to Esprit. Yeah, you guys are inside. We talked about before you started the feast. And then we were saying that you were. It was pretty well known that you would just kind of sit through the feast, and identify everyone that you would need. I would say you can both give me a perception check to see if you can find Gloria.
Don't bring her Florida.
Florida.
She got a nat 1, and I got an 8.
Yeah, you guys are. Dia, the feast is awesome. It's really cool. It's probably the best food you've ever eaten in your entire life, and then some. It's probably the best food you've ever eaten in all of your lives.
I know, we got inspiration out of it.
You did get an inspiration out of that. Thank you for reminding me. Esprit, you're probably looking around, but you're just I don't know where Gloria is. Isn't she supposed to be here? And I want to confirm, are you saying that you were aware that was Junior, but you were just what are you doing, bro?
Oh, yeah. I knew it was Junior. I was trying to not blow our cover.
That's totally fine. I just wanted to, so that I understood what you guys. So yeah, you're okay, I don't know. I guess it's what Junior wasn't a part of our plan anyways. What? Sure. But yeah, you're enjoying your food. Gloria is not to be seen. And yeah, I would say eventually you enjoy your meals, you enjoy your drink, and you get to the point to where the dinner bell rings to announce that the ball has started.
Yeah, I look over at Dia and I was like, "Where is this Gloria? I don't understand. This is, I thought she was supposed to come find us, and I don't know what Junior was doing, but he disappeared."
Don't be stressed. You did answer.
eat the damn food. They said when the dinner bell rang, then we had like 13 minutes left.
Yes.
1 hour. You had 1 hour.
He's gonna come and find us, and what good does it do to talk and seem stressed?
I like guzzle down more of my drink. What's going on? What are the entrances to the room that we're in right now? Where are people congregated? Yeah.
Right now, everyone, I would say if we're talking about in the feast deal and you're just trying to get an idea of your surroundings, there are just, it's 3 long tables that go down the entire ballroom here, and then 1 table, like, up on the stage, and that's where, you know, the highest people are sitting. You can see in the center a big throne and a very young man that sits in the main throne, and then I would say the family heads and some of the royal guards men and the holy commander are all sitting in all of those seats, like up top with him.
Is anyone missing up there that we would expect to be up there?
No, there's no one that's missing. I would say every once in a while, someone probably walks up and whispers something in an ear, you know, to someone. But that's about it. Everyone's where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, and then
the Grand Rate, of course, is there.
Oh, Grand Rate, yeah, of course. What are like the doors to this room?
Yeah, so you're in the main room right now. Obviously, there are doors in the back that lead to the kitchen that are kind of behind, like, the table and everything, kind of hidden away. I would say it's like the main stage, and then off to the side in the corner, there's like, looking at the stage, you guys are on the far left side of the entire palace. So on the right side, there's a doorway that leads into like the more central chambers. It's a very official, grand, large door, though. And then on the corner to that, like in the back right, you can see that's like the kitchen door where all the waiters are coming in and out of. Very busy there. And then the opposite corner of that is like a live band that's playing, and the stage in between those two, and the feast that goes all the way down. And then behind you are the doors that you guys like came in and checked your coats at and all that.
Okay, has the grand door to the other side of the palace been opened at all?
I would say you probably can't see the guards or anything, just because there's so many people in the way that are eating that it's hard to like look over everyone, as well as, you know, all the waiters running around. But you can see, you can hear for sure when the door opens and closes because it's so large. They try and be really quiet about it.
Over there a little bit and see like what the commotion is over there.
I guess if we're supposed to look for Glory, get up like we're gonna go dance and kind of hang out by the guard area, maybe, or.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is our chance to look around, right? And so the first thing I wanted to see is you know, what the traffic looks like in and out of that door.
Of course.
Maybe be like, so touristy, like, oh wow, oh my gosh, everything is try to like put on that kind of an act type thing.
Sure.
You know.
Not good.
That's fine.
I'm not that great of an actor.
Let me ask Dia, is this an act that you're putting on, or with the one in perception that you rolled earlier, are you genuinely like, oh my god, did you see that lobster that just went by? You aren't finding Gloria because you were too distracted right now by everything else that is so elegant and fine.
Got it. It's like it's the fanciest thing I've ever seen in my life, and it's blowing my mind.
So then, are you guys good for the dance to officially begin, the ball?
Yeah, let's go see what's going on by that grand door.
Yeah, as you guys are, it's elegant chaos, and then it's like, you're like, oh my goodness, like so much is happening all of a sudden, and then like your waiter comes up behind you, and he's like pulling your chairs out for you, like underneath you, like as he's like backing you out, the table's already like getting up and lifted away in the way it's supposed to, and it's kind of like before you know it, you guys are like on your feet, and like everyone's like standing there, like still in their lines from the feast tables. And then you can hear the young man at the top of the stage as he kind of like dink 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 dink. Everyone! I just wanted to thank you all for being here tonight. While this is most certainly a night to remember what my grandfather did for all of us here, and I appreciate all of your well wishes and the beautiful things that the Grand Rate said today at the fountain in the town center. I want tonight to be A night for all of you to remember and to celebrate what makes this city so special and the ideas that my grandfather believed in and the reason he came here to create this place. That is for every individual to be themselves and make the most of their own lives. So please enjoy the song and dance and have a wonderful rest of your nights. And as he finishes, the music starts to kick up now, like much louder than it was before, and you can see everyone starts to, partner up and begin the dance.
Everyone's like just celebrating and happy and stuff.
Yeah, it's just a good time. They're enjoying themselves. It's not often that someone in the city gets to drink on someone else's tab,
Sure.
especially the nicest drink they've ever had.
That's mob mentality, baby. Okay, I'm gonna scooch over.
Yeah, as you make your way over, there is a guard that is standing there, but I would say they're wearing so much regalia that it's very difficult to tell if it's even man or woman, let alone Gloria.
Sure. Do we see anyone go in and out? If we
no, not right now.
Around there for a second.
If you stick around for a second, maybe like a squire comes in for a second, but he like opens up the door from the other side, and kind of like wiggles in the guard is like, oh, okay, and then
Okay. All right. I look at her. I'm like, well, we're kind of in a bit of a pickle here. I can get behind the scenes here because I can change how I appear and how I talk, but I don't know what to do about you. I think there is a possibility I could dress up as a guard and try and get you back, but to say that something is wrong and say that you're in trouble, I think that could bring negative attention towards us. I think that I could pretend to be such as the squire who's come in or something like that, but I don't know how I get you under my wing for something like that.
Squire has a lot more visibility. If you're gonna try and do that, a guard would make more sense. However, we don't have to be all dramatic to leave the room. Couldn't I just ask where the powder room is or something?
I suppose you could try.
Are you going to go with Dia to the guard Esprit, or are you gonna stay in the...
I think I am going to let her go on by herself, and if enough time has passed, I think I'm going to try and join her either by going to use the restroom or disguising myself.
Yeah, I want to approach the guards, and my hope is I'm going to hear a familiar voice, considering I can't tell the regalia at all, hoping that would be the one who chips in and says where to go. But I don't know if that's going to be the case. Probably going to be a roll or something, or maybe that doesn't even work. But yeah. That's the intention.
Mm-hmm. So then go ahead. You walk up and do you say anything?
Right. I walk up. I'm so sorry. Could you point me in the direction of the powder room, please?
Why, of course, darling. It's just through here, but where's your dance partner?
My dance partner? Oh, I guess you're right. I shouldn't be walking through these hallways by myself. I'm a little bit tipsy, in all honesty. I'll go get him. Can I just go walk together?
Of course. Go ahead.
Can you join me?
To the ladies' room?
Just walk me there. It's a dark castle.
Okay. I hand my drink off to the nearest servant.
Yeah, you make your way back and right this way. And then she opens up the door and...
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Does she follow?
Through, I imagine. Yeah, she does follow if you guys are walking through. Yeah, when you go through, she's like, you fine people are very hard to tell when you're in such fine regalia. I could hardly recognize you. How was the meal? I couldn't find you out there in the sea of people.
You're quite hard to find yourself, but...
well, these aren't quite flattering. They were made for the war, but...
Do you know your way around here?
Yes, exactly.
Not at all. But and as she kind of gestures out, you can see you guys are in the main throne room, but there are no torches on, so it's very hard to... I imagine you have dark sight, right, Esprit?
I'm a drow.
Oh, drows 100% do. They live in a place.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I wrote it down. But
you're fine. Yeah, drows.
Yeah, so I relay that to them that were in the throne room. Yeah,
Dia, you're a human, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you turn around and he's like, well, you're like, okay, we're in a dark room.
No. This looks like this throne room. Don't know how you say that in French.
Zestron Rouge.
Okay. What kind of doors or hallways am I seeing here?
You can most certainly to your right see the grand entrance doors, and then down on your left, glass windows that look out into the courtyard. And you can see actually the sun that's setting over the water. It's very pretty. And behind the throne and everything. But yeah, there's pillars along the way down on a center carpet, and every torch snuffed out. It's dark in here.
Okay, perfect. That's where
and I would say there's probably another equal-sized grand door on the other side of where you're at. 2 doors behind the throne. One that looks like it leads back to the kitchen area. And then another one leads like farther into like a matching door.
We're gonna use that other door that goes further in.
Certainly.
I'll help Gloria and Dia through the room if they're having trouble seeing.
Sure.
I want to also be super aware as much as I could if there are other people around me. So I guess just know that as we're sneaking around, I'm listening for, signs of any other people.
No problem. Can you give me a perception check, please?
15.
You notice that while everything is very tidy in this room, it's very dusty.
Oh, interesting. Can I check if there's anything magical in this room?
Yeah, do you have a detect magic?
No, I don't. I do have a nice Arcana buff though.
Wait.
You can give me an Arcana roll. That's fine.
16.
Yeah, you don't notice anything.
Okay. All right, then I'll just whisper to them this is so weird. It's like no one's been in here in ages. And I guess that's that. But I'll lead them to the door.
We're gonna pause you right there as you're about to go and open the door to the next room.
Okay.
Let's cut back to our friends outside. We will go first to Caelrin. Are you obviously see it's Junior at the top?
Yeah.
Well, what are you planning on doing? Are you gonna go up there?
My plan was to go talk to. Is it Darlene?
Darlene is the one
Darlene's
that's connected to.
Yeah, and be like,
to
and
Olmar.
just basically start kind of not freaking out, but being like, I think the Junior is literally. Is that Junior?
He's not in position.
Junior's whistling at us at the top of the cliff. Maybe I remember the plan wrong, but I don't think he's supposed to be doing that.
Junior, that's Junior up there.
Yeah, that's Junior.
What do you mean? Oh, but that can't be. That's not supposed to be Junior. That's probably just a god.
I promise you that is Junior. I mean,
I'm realizing I swapped the accents of Gloria and Darlene. Gloria was the one that was New Jersey, and Darlene was the one that's Southern. We're gonna pretend like they were always swapped. Honey, you need to check on Junior and figure out what's happening yesterday, even.
Figure out what happened yesterday.
As in, get him in position, because when we get to the top of this, he needs to have those doors open and the way cleared.
Well, I guess I'll be back then.
Please, and hurry.
Yeah, I guess I'm flying up the cliff now.
Yeah, Junior, you can most definitely see an owl flying very quickly, to you. Let me ask, were you yelling at them, trying to get their... You obviously whistled. Did you yell at them to try and get their attention?
Yeah, I said the guards were coming to hurry up.
Okay, that's fine. Caelrin and Junior, give me perception checks.
Dude, I rolled a 15.
I got a 12.
Junior, you definitely hear the guards behind you. Down in the cellar. Yeah, you can definitely hear rumbling down there. Caelrin, you don't notice anything.
Okay.
As you kind of reach the top of the cliff.
Okay.
How can I get a distance check on where I'm at? How far up?
This is happening. You were at around 50 feet up the cliff when this happens.
Oh,
you see Caelrin. You're not at the top yet. No. Yeah.
Oh,
this is you're slowly making your way up.
Okay.
Caelrin, you approach Junior.
Oh, okay, yeah. Junior, what the heck are you doing?
Esprit
What
fucked
happened?
my position and I got ousted. The guards are on the way.
The guards are on the way.
The guards are on the way. Y'all have to hurry up.
Well, why are you standing out in the middle of the open if the guards are on the way?
I'm trying to get your attention. I gotta go find somewhere to hide until this blows over.
And at this point, Caelrin can smell the alcohol on Junior's breath.
That's true. Yeah, you can give me a perception check, Caelrin.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, he's drunk.
He's drunk.
Well, how about this? He's feeling it. You're like, this guy has drank a lot. Yeah, he's feeling it.
Okay. Okay. What are you planning on doing now that you're out in the middle of the open in this grassland?
I don't know. I'll probably just go hide.
But are there any Cameron? Are there any places where there's
plenty of bushes, all sorts of stuff like that. I
Okay.
mean, it's like patterned, very cut, nicely decorated.
Are these
and all that
bushes
kind of stuff.
are they tall bushes or are they
You could hide behind them.
Okay. Well, okay, Junior. So okay, sure, you can go hide, but weren't you supposed to let us into the castle?
Yeah. There's a door that's unlocked. I can get you in as soon as the guards leave.
Okay, whatever you say. I guess. Should I just go tell them that then?
Yeah.
This was part of the plan.
Y'all need to find somewhere to hunker down where if the guards look over the cliff, they won't see you coming.
Junior, you can hear the guards climbing the steps out of the cellar.
Shit, they're on their way. I gotta go. Go.
Okay, I guess I fly back to.
Are you guys both going to try and hide, or are you just going to? I mean, you're just going to try and fly back, Caelrin?
Yeah, I imagine this conversation is happening on the edge of the cliff.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Junior, what are you going to do?
Okay, so can you give me a description of exactly what is nearby that is out of the way where the guards aren't likely to come by and see?
I'm gonna say there are some waist-height bushes that you could hide behind that would hide you from where they are coming from. And then I would say,
is there anything an outcropping a little bit ways down the cliff that I could scale the cliff slightly and get behind a rock so that if they look down the cliff they couldn't see me?
There wouldn't be a spot down the cliff that you could hide, but you could hide by grabbing the edge of the cliff and hanging over for a moment.
Okay, I think that's honestly probably the best option.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Let's see. So I rolled a 17, and then my modifier for athletics is +4. So
yeah, you get over and you grab it and you kind of get under very comfortably.
Am I seeing him do this while this happens?
Yeah, you do. You see him go flying. All of a sudden, he hops over the cliff and he's hiding and just holding on. And you can hear the guards kind of hit the top of the stairs, and you hear a mumbling of a conversation.
Wait, I'm hearing this as well, or is this just Junior?
No, just Junior. Sorry, not you, Caelrin. If you're already flying back, you're not hearing this.
Okay, sounds good.
And then you hear the cellar doors slam shut, and we can leave it there for now. Let's go to Olmar. Olmar, I would say we've been climbing now for 10 minutes. Yeah, it's probably been about 10 minutes. We'll do the first check-in. It hasn't been too tough so far, but you guys are just connected to each other. You're kind of climbing the ladder, and as I said before, you're just dodging the rocks, and that's really it. Give me a quick athletics check.
it would be 15.
Yeah, you're cruising along, no problems. All right, we're gonna jump
Sweet.
back over to Dia and Esprit. You kind of stumbled your way through the dark. Well, I should say, Gloria and Dia have stumbled their way kind of through the darkness. While you're trying to kind of herd the cats here.
Yeah, of course.
And And you make it very easily to the first door. There's not a problem, and you open your way. I mean, what do you? I'll let you reach the door.
Okay. I put my ear up to the door. Do I hear anything?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
11.
No, coast sounds clear.
Okay. I go. I don't hear anything. Do you hear anything? And I have Dia check 9. Sorry.
Still, no. You don't hear anything either, do you?
Okay. I open it slowly.
As you slowly open it, do you peer inside first, or are you just like kind of just like
I
slow?
peer inside.
As you peer inside, you can see that there is like a servant there, who's like organizing just like a closet that's in there. You can see it like in here, like hear a little bit of rummaging and see them in there.
Do I get a look at the room when I peer inside?
Yeah, it's like just a servant's quarters in the background. It's nothing crazy.
Any other doors in there?
There's 4 doors on the left wall, and then on the back side of it, there's like a staircase. And then on the right side, there's just 1 door. The servant is actually in the door like closest to you guys, like in a closet that's like right next to you guys. So it sounds like you open the door, and then there's like a second door there's 1 door on the left and 1 door on the right. She's on the first one on the left. Right there.
Okay. And then the staircase that goes up.
Yeah.
I guess here's what I'm gonna do. I should probably have a word with my buddies here. So I'll close the door carefully and quietly.
Okay.
And I'll turn around to Gloria and Dia and go, there is someone in there. I believe I can distract her with Pratik.
Or we could just knock her out.
I suppose we could.
While you're talking, the door actually starts to open towards you guys. You have a moment to act.
I am going to cast Dancing Light.
Okay.
Which is a cantrip, I suppose.
Okay.
And it allows me to create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs. Alternatively, I can combine them into a glowing medium form that is vaguely human-like. I would like to make this in the closet that she just walked out of, and I want to make it bright so that, it grabs her attention.
Okay, yeah. So I would say, yeah, you have no problem. You're able to cast the light, and it's decently bright behind her. It illuminates despite it being in like a lit area, vaguely humanoid. She's instantly like, "What the hell?" And turns around when that happens and doesn't notice you guys standing there.
This is a tall order. I'd like to sneak around her if that's looking like it's. And I guess it depends on how awestruck she is. Like if she
is extremely awestruck.
Okay,
she's like,
I want to silently.
She's like a religious maid, and she's like, "God, is that you?"
That's exactly
Fromage?
what I was hoping for when I casted this.
And she's like in the closet now, like Fromage, is this you? Are you here to save me?
Okay, and now I'd like to sneak up the stairs.
All the way up the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what's gonna cause more of a commotion: opening a door or sneaking upstairs.
We'd have to open the door.
I want to say, if it helps you guys, she's like entered the closet now.
Yeah, but if we do that, then she knows we're here.
Yeah.
I'd rather have her have a religious experience.
I just want to hit somebody.
I know you do. I don't want to hit somebody. I'm gonna race up the stairs.
Let the paladin. She can have an experience with God. Just she might not have many experiences after that. You can knock her out, by the way. You can attack someone with the intention of incapacitating instead of killing. That is an option. And she is just
I'm sorry, did Cameron just say you can knock her up?
Out.
I mean,
Well, I can.
You can drug her as well, but
I think that'll be a much less pleasant night for her.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna let you decide. I'm gonna look at you and shrug, and I'm gonna start sneaking up the stairs.
Gloria has been saying absolutely nothing, so I think I would just go for it, and I'd probably try to hit her at the back of the head to knock her out.
You're just gonna. That's totally fine. Roll to attack. And I will say you can roll with advantage.
All right, she's got a 14 plus her stuff.
Although I can't see.
Strength
enough?
plus 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
You roll for damage.
It's a D4, right?
It's a D8 for her because she is all about unarmed strikes.
She's a big woman.
Yeah. I'm not a big woman.
That is not an 8.
I don't know. Okay, thank you.
4.
Mm.
This is good. I don't want to kill her.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what, you weren't going to kill her. You clobber her. You clobber her real hard. And she just drops like a sack of potatoes. And Gloria...
I turn around and go, Dear Fromage, I didn't mean for you to hit her that hard!
Just get up the damn stairs.
I go walk up to her, though, and I try to, like, place her limbs to make it look like she fainted.
I'm already walking up.
Yeah. Yeah, as you do that, Gloria's like, I'm glad you did that, because I was gonna do that anyways. But she's Southern again. I can't not do New Jersey now.
She's Southern.
She's Southern, I guess. Sorry, Ty. I can see you messing with it. It's freaking.
I'm not. I didn't change anything. It's just doing that naturally.
Hang on. I wanna stream this so everyone can see what's happening. Dude,
I'm not moving. I'm not touching anything.
It's bouncing on a crazy style. That's awesome, bro.
There's some weirdness going on Nat's board, too. Everything got fat.
Yeah.
In the worst way.
I'm sorry. Okay, back to what I was trying to say. Yeah, Gloria's in, like, full heavy armor, by the way, so her sneaking around is gonna be really tough. And she was like, I don't know if I could have snuck by her. So
she has the guard uniform, so that if she can like.
Okay, we're going up the stairs.
Clink,
yeah.
clink.
You just go up the stairs, and it just leads you to a door up at the top of the stairs.
Okay, good. I'm gonna put my ear up to it again.
We'll get back to you in just a moment on what happens on the other with this door. Let's go back to we'll go to Olmar first. Olmar, I would say you're probably about halfway through your climb, maybe 2/3 of the way. It's been 15 to 20 minutes. You guys are making good progress. Give me another roll for athletics. That's what we did before.
Yeah, one sec. The tabletop crashed out.
If you want, I can roll for you.
Yeah, just roll for me. Go for it.
Okay, hang on.
If it's athletics, then it's +4.
+4, heard. Okay, your roll is a 9 total.
Okay. We're getting EP.
For you, it is, yeah, I mean, you're definitely getting tired. For you, it's fine. I would say at one point, Darlene does have like a bit of like a slip, but you're kind of able to catch her, and it's okay.
Okay, good.
And I mean, you've seen Junior. Junior, how long do you hang off of the cliffside for?
Well, have I heard the guards?
You heard the cellar door shut before.
Okay, and I haven't heard anything since.
You haven't heard anything since, no.
Okay, so I kind of like peek my head up to see, like, to kind of like scan and see if I can see the guards around.
You look up, and I would say you can give a perception check.
Please wait. System processing.
Sorry, I didn't know that I was going to kill all of your guys.
Swiper insert card.
Do you want me to?
Dude, I rolled a 6.
What's your advantage?
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Okay. Then I cautiously get up and kind of like walk around the bushes, kind of crouching, headed back towards the door from whence I came.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so you kind of get up and you just walk towards the the cellar doors again, and that's it.
Yeah, because I want to go see if they locked it or not.
Yeah, then are you gonna give the doors a jiggle?
Yeah, when I get there. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
gonna listen first to make sure there's not people on the other side. But
Yeah, you make it to the door just fine. You don't see anybody out in the gardens.
okay. Do I hear anybody on the other side of the door?
Give me another perception check.
No, I got 2. I hear jack shit.
Yeah, it's a door. That's what it sounds like.
Okay, I crack the door open to like peek.
Yeah, you grab the handle and you like go to like crack it up, and the door is locked.
Frick. Okay. Do I see any other doors around?
Let me think about this for a moment. I didn't consider what the rest of the backyard looks like too hard. We'll come back to you on that. Let's
Okay.
get back to Dia and
Why'd you lock the door?
Okay.
So we put our
they are-
ears on the door again. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
21.
Nothing. You don't hear even a mouse.
Okay. I suppose I let Dia check too, but assuming that's going to be the same thing,
Because
I think we'll skip that and open the door. I will still peer in slowly.
Yeah, it's another dark hallway up here.
But
And
I
same thing
can
as
see
before.
and
It is. You can see, yes. It's still dusty up here as well. From your 21. Down the right side, another like long glass window. And on the left side, there's 2 doors. It's kind of like this opens up into like a pretty decent sized hallway. And then there's a grand staircase, and then 1 door down at the other side of the hallway.
All right. Well, I'll check the closest door on the left first. Put my ear up to it.
Yeah, go. So you put your ear up to it. I'm gonna say you don't hear anything in there.
Okay, I'll open the door and peer in.
Yeah. Then the same thing. Lights are off. It seems to be like a guest bedroom. And you can. We'll still roll with your 21 from earlier. The like sheets on the bed and everything. They're like yellowed out almost.
Okay, I'm like, what is going on here? I check the next door.
Yeah. The next door is a. It's like a private office area.
Okay. This is somewhat promising, I suppose. We're supposed to find something in an office here.
Yes.
So I will walk in there. Are there any lights in here?
No, there are torches, but there's nothing that's lit in the room. It's
Okay,
same
I'll
thing
go
as
ahead
dark.
and use dancing light again. I'll just put torch lights around so that Gloria and Dia can see.
Yeah. Are you gonna do 1 big light or 4 small ones?
I'll do 4 small ones at the corners of the room.
Yeah, you do 4 small ones at the corner of the room, and it kind of lights up. And you can see there's, the door that you guys just came in. There's a big, like, wooden desk in the center of the room that looks in towards the door, and then 2 chairs that kind of sit looking at it. And then behind it is like a glass door panel, and you can see Esprit that looks down into like a big library with like a large center desk for like a conference style area.
Interesting. So like it looks down into another room.
It looks down into. You can put this together pretty easily because you can see the grand staircase is just next to that building. You can see the staircase leads down into that library. And so that's what's on the first floor there.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves then.
The
the
library, only you can see it is because the library is also dark.
Yeah, but if there's someone in the library, they're gonna see us. So I'm actually gonna.
dark?
No, because I just enlightened.
You're fine. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that. That was all.
No, but I mean the library down there is already dark.
Yeah.
So if somebody enters the library, they'll see.
They'll see the lights. Exactly. So I'm gonna put the lights away, and I'll say to them, okay, I remember I need to get some documentation in an office, but this looks down to another room. I don't want this to be seen. So I suppose just wait 1 second.
So feel around blindly in the desk until they find this contraption.
Well, I can see.
I will say for the moment, Dia, that you were able to see. There's like in one corner like an armor, and there's like a big painting on one of the walls. It's a very well decorated off. Some like cabinets and stuff on the side, and like a liquor, some wine area.
Okay.
I'm just like, I'm sorry, I would include you, but I don't want us to get caught. So I start looking around. I was like, can you just stay posted and let me know if anyone's approaching?
Sure. Gloria and I should have just brought a deck of cards. Might as well play a game.
Yeah. Sarcasm. I start looking.
And Gloria, she chirps up and she's like, Charles told me that it should be under the desk. I think is there a carpet on the floor under the desk? Or like a rug? Yeah, there is.
Okay. I lift up the carpet if I can.
It's under the desk in the center of the room.
Like, you got to be kidding me.
Gloria, help me lift it.
Okay. And she kind of like fumbles around, like you can just hear like the loud armors like.
I'm like, okay, this is a recipe for disaster. I'm gonna be watching them and like guiding them as carefully as I can.
You take them to each side of the desk, and they're like, oh, okay, that's fine. And she's like trying to like wrap her hands around the desk with metal gloves on. And like, okay, I'm ready.
I let them start moving it, and as they do, I'm keeping an eye on them, but I'm lifting.
Give me a
up behind
strength
them.
check, Dia.
Oh. Okay.
Matthew, why are you abusing these women?
Because they gotta do something.
They're here to work. You got a 4.
You got a 4.
Yeah, you both go to like lift the desk, and like you can't really like get it off the ground on your it's just one of those desks where it's like you're like all corners here. You're like there's nothing to grab, and you're just like you're trying to like pick it up, but your hands are just like slipping off because they're all sweaty from you being nervous.
The gloves
and so
are probably not.
Yeah,
helping.
you're like kind of like just put your hands are like on it, and then she's just kind of like dragging the desk on the ground, like kind of taking the carpet with it.
I'm like, well, I guess 2 birds, 1 stone, I suppose. Is there anything that pops up under the carpet?
Yeah, you can, you kind of kick the carpet out of the way, and there is in like, give me a perception check.
17.
You notice one of the wood boards, looks like less worn than the others.
Okay. I go, there just might be something here. I pull out my like my tools.
Put the desk down?
It's already, you never came off the ground.
Don't worry, Dia. The desk is down.
I take out my tools and I'm like, yes, just continue to keep a lookout for me, please.
Okay. We're gonna stop there, and we're gonna go over to Olmar and Caelrin. Olmar, I will say you notice. You guys are climbing. You can give me one more athletics check, but you're pretty much like at the top at this point. Nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you make it up the last part, and you're actually like. You hit like the runner's high where you're like you're feeling good. You're like maybe I should do climbing in my free time. You also start to notice, and I would say Caelrin, you start to notice this as well. The box is starting to like whisper.
What?
The box is starting to whisper.
Is it making out anything?
Not very coherent. Occasional words like I'm sorry, and like we don't have to do this. A lot of that kind of verbiage.
Do I have? Are there like holes or stuff on the box, or is it like kind of a cage or something?
Yeah, there is like a little hole in one of the boards on the side of it.
All right, I get kind of close. Or actually, hold on. No, Colgar has this thing.
It's chained to Colgar.
It's chained to him? Okay.
It's kind of like just hanging, and you guys are like slowly climbing behind the box under it. I would say... Here, let's see. We'll say since you noticed it, the hole is on your side, but it's hard to like notice while you're climbing. This happens at around like the 25-minute mark.
Got it.
Like
What's Colgar currently doing?
He's climbing. When it starts to whisper, you guys are still climbing.
Okay.
Are you saying you want to investigate it when we can say you've made it to the top now, and you kind of get up there. And Kolgor, he kind of just like he grabs the box behind him, and he kind of picks it up, and he's just kind of like carrying it now. And he kind of Kolgor is like, what Kolgor do?
Kolgor, is there someone in that box?
Kolgor carry box.
But okay, then Kolgor clearly is like, I am Grooting this. I turn to Darlene and I ask her what's in the box.
What's in the box?
So true.
Good. Am I around this conversation, by the way?
Yeah, you're with.
I know. Yeah, I turned to Darlene.
Yeah,
Darlene's like I know that there shouldn't be. It's a bomb.
Well, I heard whispers from the box, unless my mind was playing tricks on me from being tired from climbing. But
I mean I do hear them too, but it must just be the runes of the magic.
Like, is it a spell or something that like makes him kind of like a suicide jockey or something? Like I feel
I don't know.
Wait, what was the name you said?
Arcanist Eridos. That's the guy that made the bomb.
More importantly, I think this somehow Junior's been like drinking alcohol or something, and he's looking pretty drunk. And he said something about guards coming, and then he kind of ran off.
I would say you can also like kind of point with your wing and be like, he's also just standing there outside the cellar doors. Junior, I would say there on this side of the building were no other entrances.
Okay.
I imagine you looked around for a bit trying to find a second entrance, but you just kind of saw glass that kind of enters into here, or the glass that you can see into like the throne room. And as you kind of like you finish your searching, and you kind of end up back near the cellar doors, you can see Kolgor coming over the cliff face.
Okay, so now that I know that there aren't guards around, I just go over to Kolgor now that I know they're at the top, and I kind of help them get over the edge.
Yeah, Caelrin, as you point over to Junior and you're like, he's like just kind of standing over there. You can see Junior's like making his way over now.
Okay. Is anyone else in this party saying anything after I just said what I said?
The boy's drunk.
Yeah. I guess you shouldn't have like told him about the like. We were there when you said he was going to the wine cellar, right?
Yeah, that was part of the plan.
I guess you shouldn't have been. He shouldn't have been the one in the wine cellar because it looks like
the boy's 15. I didn't think he'd ever had a drink before.
I'm 16.
Do you say that as you're walking up, Junior?
Yeah.
Okay. I ought to slap you silly.
I had 2/3 of a bottle. I'm doing just fine.
And she's like, why are you out here anyways? What happened?
Esprit threw me under the bus and got me ousted, so the guards were after me, so I had to come and hide, and they were coming this way, so I came over to warn you.
What do you mean by that? He threw you under the bus? Like he told the guards that you were is the
he
mission
started acting all
compromised?
crazy and got me in trouble, and then my boss sent the guards after me because they were gonna like kill me or something because I had 2/3 a bottle of wine.
Are we gonna be able to get into the cellar? Okay.
Yeah. I got a plan. Come with me.
Famous last word.
I just go. Are we still listening to this drunk guy?
Dude, I turned to Caelrin. I'm like, what the hell happened? Like,
I don't know what other choice we have at this point. I don't know what other choice we have. May Fromage watch over us all at this point.
oh, and Fromage.
We'll get back to this. I need a moment to digest what's happening.
Digest me walking over saying I got a plan, and then that's it. You need to digest that.
I don't think that's what He's trying to digest.
Let's go back to you breaking the board, Esprit.
Hey, I'm not breaking. I'm disassembling.
Okay.
Different.
Okay.
I got my tools. I'm pulling up a plank.
Okay. What tools are you using to try and pull this up?
I got my tinkering tools.
You're just going tinkering tools to try and get this up?
Yes, sir.
All right. Give me a D20 with disadvantage for trying to keep it looking good.
Oh, first one was an 18. Second was, well, what kind of roll are we doing here?
D20.
Just D20? 9.
Just flat out. A 9? Okay. At first, like, the screwdriver you take, it, like, slides in really clean, and you're like, oh, and then you go to pry it, and it kind of snaps the board down the center, the thickness of the screwdriver head, and then you're able to kind of get the rest of it up. And so there's, like, one sliver of it that's been taken out now.
Is it all the way off, or just, like, a little corner?
No, you're able to get the whole board off. Well, however much you want, I'll say, with your digression.
Because I plan to put it back on upside down.
Okay. Either way, you take the whole plank out then, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you do, you see in there is a journal.
Nice. Well, yeah.
Yeah, are you going to open it up at all and read any of it?
No.
We don't have time.
Okay, no problem.
By the way, can I get a time check?
Don't
like,
worry.
do I have an idea of how long we've been up to
It's
these
probably
shenanigans?
been 35 minutes.
Okay. I'm like, okay, I feel like we're about halfway through. Let me get these back on. And I try to install it and make it look about as normal as it can be.
I just want to clarify, are you seriously putting it upside down?
Well, I was trying to understand. Like,
the
it sounded
color on the
like I got,
opposite
like, chip
side
off
is a
the
different
corner,
color.
So I was gonna turn it upside down, thinking the corner was intact on the other side.
Yes, the corner is intact on the other side, but it's not stained on the other side.
Bruh.
No.
That's how wood works. That's how wood flooring works.
I got some oil in my inventory. Can I stain it?
Roll for stain. Roll for stain.
10, baby.
You stain it.
No, I'm in.
But it's a full, like, way too dark of a color.
That's fine. It's dark in here. They won't notice. No, I install it the normal way.
Okay, that's fine.
But now it's stained.
The underside is stained.
Huh?
The underside is stained. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Great.
So, and then I want to try and get the table back to where it was. Since I was here and could see in the dark, I want to try and, like, finagle it back to exactly where it was with their help.
Yeah, I would say between both of you, just give me a total roll. You can roll d20 and then add it together.
Oh, not gonna be help from me. 13.
Okay.
Total.
Totes.
He's 1.
Together
I'm 12.
you got 13?
I'm
Yeah.
12. He's 1.
Holy cow. You guys are literally able to put the table back, but the way that the chip is, it's like if you put it in the right spot, it kind of like leans a little weird.
Get
and
the heck out of here.
You rolled a 13 out of 40.
It's not perfect. Do we leave it? I can stay here and try and fix it, or do you want
What
to?
does not perfect mean?
Oh, is it the table is slanted a little bit? It's I couldn't install it exactly the way that we found it. Yeah,
That's all.
that's whatever. And then is there anything in here that I would be interested in?
No, we don't.
Like, is there like keys or anything?
No, there's nothing like obvious like keys sitting around or something like that.
We'll go back out to the hallway. There's one more like grand door there. Is that right? And then a spiraling staircase that goes down to the library. Yeah, I want to go up to the double doors and put my ear up against it.
Yeah, you don't hear anything in there.
Okay, I'll peer in.
It looks like a master bedroom.
Master bedroom.
Okay.
Is it also dusty?
Very much so.
Okay.
Same thing, yellow linen sheets.
Even more interesting.
You keep
I
saying that, but we didn't see what.
I want to I'd like to poke around here just as, very quickly, if there's anything in here of interest.
Not that I can think of, no. There's old clothes, I would say, in the closet or in the drawers that you can open up, and I would say there's probably, a couple of, like, pieces of jewelry that are sitting around, but there's nothing of significance that you think will help you get around this place any easier.
Okay. I would be cool to take a little souvenir, but I probably shouldn't.
Do it.
So
If the character thinks you should.
I don't know. I don't think my character's avaricious. So yeah, let's get out of here and we'll go down to the library.
You go down to the library. When you come down the staircase and it leads out into the library, I would say, is perpendicular to it a long table in the center of the room. A very, like, war room, big council meeting style area. And then, big glass windows. I would say it's getting to be dark now as the sun is set. So it's pretty dark. And then, big, very tall bookcases that line the whole place. There is a staircase that kind of leads downwards. You can come down the grand staircase, and then, like, on the underside of it, there's, like, another, like, very small staircase. It doesn't keep spiraling. It's not even a spiraling. It's just like it's a straight angle where it comes down.
And then I could go down. There's basically another staircase.
Yeah, it's not nearly as grand. It's just a very small, staircase that kind of heads downward.
Okay, so it's the library. I don't really see many other entrances into the library now.
There's one big grand entrance, and that's about it.
Now this one strikes a chord with my character a little more.
I do actually want to give it a moment for you to ponder what you're going to do, so that I can jump back to the other guys.
Sure.
We are outside in the gardens.
In the garden?
Mm-hmm.
Are they magical gardens?
No, not magical gardens.
Isn't it a magical botanical garden?
No, it's not even magical nor botanical. Battalion gardens.
This is Italian battalion. No, I'm kidding. I'm stopped. So is Junior leading us to this door? Junior, what the hell's going on?
I got a plan.
I'm fucking tired. I had to haul Darlene's ass up this mountain.
No, you were on a high. Remember, you rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, I got to the top and I was like feeling it, but halfway there I was kind of slipping, all right?
You've walked like 10 feet. What do you mean? Anywho, I'm taking you to the door.
Huge. All right.
Cameron, are we at the door yet?
Yes, you can just walk over to the cellar door. You don't need to, by the way, you guys don't have to ask me really obvious questions like that. I appreciate what you're trying to go for, but...
Okay. So I pull out my crowbar.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Are there other doors?
No, I already asked that.
No, and he said he was thinking about it.
Can I listen?
Not on this side of the wall. Or not on the side of the building.
Can I see if I can hear anything on the other side of the door before Tony does this?
Junior, are you giving the opportunity, are you pulling the crowbar out and just going in, or are you giving the opportunity for him to
my
listen?
plan was to pull the crowbar out and then give the door another listen.
Okay, that's fine. Weird order to have done it in, but that's fine. Yeah, go ahead and give perception checks.
I got a 24.
Yeah,
Dirty 24.
You can hear, it sounds like there's wine bottles that are clinking around down there.
So, some wine bottles, okay.
I rolled a 9.
You don't hear anything, Junior.
Unless the owl says anything, since I don't hear anything, I'm about to go for the door.
Wait, Junior, don't do that.
Why?
I think there's people in there.
You want to test that theory?
Darlene's like, what are we doing here? Are we?
This is our way.
How did you end up out here, Junior? You were supposed to be inside so you can open this doorway.
I told you, Emmerich got me kicked out, and then the guards were after me, so I had to bail. The door was unlocked, but they seem to have locked it.
But if you had to bail and you had to go through this door, why didn't you just stay on the other side of the door and
Because the guards were coming through this door.
We're running out of time here.
Yeah, okay.
This is our way in, and we have to go
and
in.
then run.
And Junior knocks on the door and then takes off. And Darlene's in pure shock. She's just standing there like...
Wait, he knocks on the door?
He knocked on the door and then ran. Like he was ding-dong ditching. He ding-dong ditched the locked cellar
Actively
door.
jumping behind a bush, I would like to add.
Oh, Jesus. All right, what do I got for spells?
No kidding.
Wow. Okay.
Is there like a ledge that I can like fly up on while this is happening?
Yes, you could fly, Caelrin. I would say. Let's see what Darlene does.
If y'all are smart, you'll do what I think you'll do.
Darlene takes a moment and then she's like, "Oh shit!" And she like tries she sprint and takes a dive. Kolgor
Is so good.
Kolgor is just like, what's happening? He's like, what? Why run? Kolgor, go indoor.
Oh, Jesus.
And as the door opens from the other, someone unlocks it and then opens the door on the other side, and Kolgor tries to go in through the cellar door. And you can hear guards that are like, "Who are you? How did you get? What do you do?" And Kolgor kind of just pushes through them and goes down into the cellar. We're gonna go back to the I keep not being able to progress that story because it's crazy how you guys are acting. I need to stick on it. We got to get you guys moved along. You guys see Kolgor go into the cellar.
Okay, so I jump out of the bush with my crowbar, and then I just charge as the closest guy at the cellar.
How many people are in the cellar?
Kolgor's in there, and that's as many people as you. At least two. Someone opened the door from the other side, and Kolgor is inside there.
All right,
We can take him.
All right, Tony, go for it.
You hear, I would say, as you're running up, someone down there is like, "Guards, guards!"
Oh, Frank.
Tony, come on. Oh. I'm just in shock. I don't even...
I forgot you had Dumbo with you.
Dumbo?
Yeah. Easy to forget the 7'2" orc that was standing right next to her when he started the ding dong ditch.
Is there anything on the second floor that I'm chilling at?
It's just dark inside. That's it started the sun's gone down at this point, so it's hard to really see inside all the windows, especially as there's no torches really lit inside there.
Does my owl's dark vision allow me to see anything, or are you just saying it's?
Yes, you can see inside, and all the rooms are empty. So what are we doing here, guys?
Why didn't you get more guards?
I'm waiting for the people on the ground to do something before I was doing anything.
Darlene hearing the guards, she's like, "Oh shit!" And she pulls her throwing daggers, and she's charging in now with them in her hands.
But I go in with her.
Okay. I want to confirm. You still have the crowbar out?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead, Olmar. You have an opportunity right now.
I would like to use Hunter's Mark, and I pull out my bow to try and take this guy down.
You can't actually see anyone right now.
That's so cool. All right, let me get in the room first then, and we'll figure it out from there.
You're right. You're gonna charge from the bushes.
Yeah, we're running in. Yeah.
All right. We'll go ahead and roll for initiative now.
I have 23.
Wow. Okay.
I have
Olmar,
3.
23. Okay. Caelrin, 3.
Tony's going. Hold on. So you got a 1. You got an 8.
Okay.
As you guys all
Oh,
get in
initiative.
there,
Initiative, the bread.
Okay.
you see the wine cellar, and you can just see like a waiter that essentially took Junior's position down here. And he's like freaking out now that all of you guys are in here.
And he already called for the guards?
I knock him
Yes,
out.
he's
with my
already
crowbar.
called for the guards.
Okay.
Okay, you are first to act, but thank you, Junior. Olmar, you are first.
How close am I to him?
You run in and you're like he was essentially opening the doors, and then Kolagar like pushed him just down the stairs into the room. And so he's just kind of like standing off to the side, like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, then alright. Is there a way to like knock him out? I don't want to kill the guy.
Yes, you can hit him. You are you're probably gonna want to unarmed strike. I don't know. Do you have a melee weapon?
I do, yeah. I got a scimitar.
What's your melee weapon? You can hit with the side of your scimitar.
Okay. Alright.
So then roll to attack, please.
An 8.
He's just a kid. I would say yes. You kind of slap him with the side of the scimitar. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright, a nice 5.
Yeah, that knocks him down, and he's out cold. You guys go ahead and that's the end of your turn. Yes, Olmar.
Yeah. No, I just kind of like I get up, kind of look around, and then I'm still like trying to figure out what the fuck
That's
to do.
Fine. It's now Darlene. Darlene's gonna kind of look around for a second, get your bearings, and she's like, "There, in here, there should be a secret passageway to get to where we need to be going. Look for it before the guards get here. Quickly."
All right, then we're looking
and
looking around.
Yeah, it's an investigation check. Olmar, you are not going to be able to do it this turn, but everyone else.
That's no problem. I get that.
So go ahead, Caelrin and Junior. You guys can take your rolls.
Junior got a 23.
I got an 11.
Makes sense.
Junior, you're instantly like, I think it's those kegs over there. And you can see there's like 4 kegs that are essentially kind of like built up with wooden frames supporting around them. When you walk up to them, you can see that there is like an emblem essentially on one of the barrels, and you're able to like turn it, and it opens, and all like the whole contraption kind of like slides, and you can see that there's a way like into like a tunnel.
Guys, come on this way, and then I go into the tunnel.
Yeah, I would say everyone is able to make it into the tunnel and close the door behind you guys before the guards make it to you. And you are now standing in like what is a very dark passageway that there isn't any lit torches in. And
I've got a torch on me,
back.
Right?
We're gonna go back to Dia and Esprit. I believe you were going to look around the library.
Yeah, I don't know if I can help myself. I want to see if there's anything that's out or grand.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, I would be interested in maps and anything to do with, I suppose, anything that would relate to my studies and my invention. I don't want to spend too long here, though. I want to, like, walk around and look at the sections and see if there's anything.
I was gonna say, how much time are you really planning on spending here?
I'm gonna spend until Dia and Gloria say enough is enough, sort of thing.
Okay, and Dia, how much time would that be for you?
I'm probably gonna give him like 2 minutes.
Okay, that would give you time to look in one section. What section would you like to look in?
Is there anything out? And then is there anything on a pedestal?
Like on display?
Not a pedestal, but I would say there's like a seating area kind of next, I would say the table's on one side of the room, and there's just kind of like a nice private seating area for reading in next to it. And I would say there's a couple books out on the seating area. But are you running over to look at that first?
Yeah, I'll look at that first. Just skimming title.
There's nothing crazy. One of them's like a fiction book.
Is there a restricted section?
No.
So I guess I'm gonna go to history.
It would be easy for you to like quickly look through and be like, oh, these are all these kinds of books.
I have a book with a language I do not understand. I want to see if I can find anything else that relates to that language.
You could probably find books in a languages section.
Okay, I'll race over there then.
Yeah, it's like in a worlds section kind of thing. Maps and corners of the world and how to get by speaking in them. More of like a touristy like oh, I could just take this, and then it's like if I get stranded somewhere, I can just.
I'll pull that, but I'm curious if there is also something that's like more of a historical languages, like dead languages.
There is a book. Give me a religion check.
15.
Yeah, you do know the name of and a little bit of history on this. Fromage and the Church of Fromage. It's a segment of a greater religion called the love of the Creator, which they believe like the Creator to be like the all-powerful God, and then the Fromage is his daughter. And so the Church of Fromage, they say, they think that Fromage is taking over, and the Creator is moving on to, the next plane that he, chooses to create and work on, and that now Fromage is the one that rules our domain. And that's what their beliefs are, whereas the people that believe the Creator think that the Creator is still very he's here and he exists on this world, and he's still in charge. And they don't believe that Fromage is the one in power. That's kind of the difference. And you can see there's a book called The Old Languages of the Creator.
Okay, yeah, taking that 100%, and I think that's enough if I have those.
Yeah, I would say by that point anyways, Dia is like grabbing your arm of like, what are we doing here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna stuff those away in my pouch.
I can't
Real
see
quick,
them.
what were you doing during this process, Dia?
I can't see anything, so I'd probably just be by the door with Darlene, leaning up against the wall, listening for if anything's happening, and like probably try and start some sort of casual conversation with Darlene, and then quickly see.
Gloria, but yeah.
Probably just something like, this darn guy won't stop leaving us out of the loop.
Gloria is very much like, yeah, and like very nervous, very evidently like what's going on? And she's probably like trying to like feel her way under the staircase to see what the staircase, like where the next downward staircase.
I'm like, okay, I'm coming. And then I want us to move down the staircase.
You're kind of making your way down the staircase, and it starts to lead into like tunnels, pretty much. And we're going to jump back to the other team. You guys make it into the tunnels, and they're very dark. You can see there's like spots where torches should be on the wall, but there's not really anything there. There's no torches, so it's very dark. What you can see a little bit from the glow of the box, and you start to notice as well the box is starting to weep a little bit.
Can I see anything?
Weep? Yeah, like you can. It sounds like someone's weeping.
Okay.
See anything more than that, Cameron, or is that just?
Do you have? Oh yeah. You can see. It essentially goes down to like a bend in the corner.
Okay, but nothing else around. No, like. Got it.
Nothing crazy.
I think we just follow the path, guys. Unless you guys got any other ideas.
So I have dark vision. So can I kind of like, is there anything else like within the tunnels that like maybe the others can't see?
The path just bends to the
we'll follow the path. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah, you start to take the path. Junior, are you just kind of blindly following?
Yeah, I guess I follow them.
Yeah, I would say you guys, the humans, so you and Darlene are kind of just stumbling. Kolgor is following the stumblers, and the two people that can see, or I should say Olmar and Caelrin, are kind of in the front. You are able to make your way, and it bends left, and it's a very kind of narrow path. You can feel it slanting downwards and bend and bang left and right and left, but you're kind of heading in the same slanted direction. eventually you kind of hit like a wall that you're up against.
Is it like a stone wall or what? What type of?
Yeah, it looks like the stone walling that you've seen in a lot of the rest of the palace. I mean, similar to exactly this, is very similar to what you guys saw like coming into this room.
Can I light a torch so I can see?
Yeah, you can light a torch, and when you do light a torch, you can actually see that there is a panel that you can push in on this wall.
Okay. Any objections to pushing the panel?
Have we noticed anything along this path other than just wall?
No, it's just wall and torches.
I don't have any objections.
Go for it. You're the one that
pushing the panel.
And yeah, and when you do that, the like wall in front of you kind of like slides over, and you see in front of you guys that you're now in the barracks.
Yo, weapons! What weapons can I loot?
Do we see anyone in the barracks?
There's nobody in the barracks with you guys.
Okay.
But what it is you guys are like essentially there's like the barracks where there's a lot of normal armor and weapons, and then there's like a jail gate, and then you guys are behind that on a different side of the barracks.
Okay.
Oh. There's another passageway on each side of you guys, but they're closed doors, and then all of the like armory and everything is sitting behind the door there.
How wide are those bars that are? Do you think I could fit through it and like grab some weapons for the boys?
Yes, you could fit through it. I don't know what weapon. What are you grabbing, quote, for the boys?
Wait, I dropped a sword forever ago. I'd love to replenish it.
Yo, I could take a sword.
Probably sword.
There's plenty of armor, swords. You know, there's
Could you give me a short sword?
I don't think I could lift. Like, I don't know if I could lift a.
No. It's a short sword.
Yeah. Well, I could probably get Olmar a sword though.
Yes.
I think I'm just gonna hand Olmar and Junior what they want, and then just go back to the other side.
No problem. What are you looking for, Junior?
So I kind of want like a ranged weapon, but I want something I'm like good with. So I guess that would be a crossbow.
That's fine. So you're able to kind of point of like, oh, hand me that crossbow there, and you hand him over the crossbow. Darlene is kind of like, and can you hand me that weapon there? And she points to like the most ornate looking weapon. It's like a scimitar that's like encrusted jewels all over every bit of the handle and hilt and like the sheath for it and everything. And she's like, yeah, that's the one that I want. You guys are approaching, I'm going to say 50 minutes.
50 minutes, okay.
Mm-hmm. Let's go back down to Esprit and Dia. Yeah, you guys head down the path as well, and you are led to a split path. So you kind of have a choice between left or right now.
What is this? Yeah, I guess, is there anything I can sense down either path in terms of sound, smell, anything like that?
Give me a perception check.
A ridiculous number of keys.
12.
12?
Yeah.
Dia, I would say you can also give me a perception check. It doesn't really matter because Gloria speaks up and she's like, I think I can hear Junior.
They found us. Which way, Gloria?
It sounds like both ways. I can hear them.
Okay. Let's go left.
Yeah, and you go left, and are you guys just gonna open the door up?
Yeah, I mean, I like to listen to the door, but if we're gonna count that perception check, I don't mind peering in.
Yeah, I would say for time's sake, we'll just count it and you peer in. Yeah, you can see there's the whole team is standing there. And you see there's like an entranceway right behind them.
Oh, hello. We found you.
I walk up to Esprit and I slap him.
What's up?
Oh, what is this?
Your little squabble later, boys. Nice sword, Gloria.
Darlene.
I can't ever get this right.
Gloria is instantly like, what is that noise? Did you hear someone crying? And as she kind of says that, yeah, the box is like significant. Like it's someone. It was weeping before, and now it's like someone's crying.
Yeah,
Okay.
what is this?
Well, when a baby cries, you put it down to go to sleep. So let's get this thing where it's supposed to go.
I guess let's just catch you up really quick. We got the journal
we
that we were
walking?
looking for, but we did not find the safe, so I guess it seems like you've already explored this area of the castle, is that right?
We got about 2 rooms in. This junior guy has been just
I'm a slap.
very sporadic.
Okay.
Okay, let's go
Seems
check
like
the
I got you
other
this
door.
far, hasn't I?
So,
I want to go
yes.
back and see what's in the other door, Cameron. Down here.
Yeah.
You go back and then down the other door, and when you open it, you're looking back at the group again, just from the other side.
Crap. Okay, there's one more. Well, there are a couple places we didn't check, but there's one in particular. I look to you. I look to Dia, and I go, there was a servant girl. There was another door over there. Yeah, right behind this room.
Darlene kind of speaks up, and she's like, "No,
Still
it-
sleep?
pardon me. I think that it's supposed to be underground down here somewhere. Maybe they covered up where it was previously, or they've. I think we should just look in here. This is where we should be very close to it.
Okay.
Were we thinking there's like a lever on the wall or something? And pull a book in the library?
Yeah,
and-
I summon Pratik and have him like just start checking the walls.
We got like a little blower, like a little leaf blower.
Which side are you checking the walls on? Are you like on your side of the fence or on the other side of the fence?
I was thinking like I would do one side and Pratik would do the other side.
We're just
Okay,
feeling
so
like the
you're
walls
gonna
in
do
the dark.
your side, and then Pratik's gonna
Yeah.
feel the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, as Pratik is kind of feeling the inside of the wall, he kind of hits a spot where he's like, "Oh, this doesn't feel." It's like dancing around on like a
Sure.
weird spot on the back wall.
Yeah, he starts snapping. Get our attention.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I goes, that's my boy, what did you find? And I walk over.
You're not able to walk over because the fence. Which as that's kind of happening, Kolgor is just kind of like, Kolgor do, and he grabs. At first he like grabs it with one hand, and then he kind of like leans down. He like puts the box on the ground, and he grabs it with the second hand, and he rips the door right off the hinges.
And Esprit has a bunch of tools in his hand that he was going to use to pick the lock. He goes, oh, that works, I guess. He starts putting them all away.
I want to pat Kilgore on the back. He's like, where the hell have you been?
And Kolgor's kind of like, don't touch Kolgor.
Duly noted. Understood.
Okay.
And he kind of like pushes everyone out of the way and walks through, but he doesn't pick the box back up, and it's just kind of like dragging behind him by the chains that are connected to him now.
I go up to where Pratik is.
Yeah, you're able to go up, and you can see it's like a wall mount essentially of where a weapon once was. That he's kind of like finagling around.
Okay. Is this like a magical thing?
Yes, I would say you can sense the magic.
Darlene, mademoiselle, where did you get this weapon?
Well, it was just in here, but it was so pretty I couldn't help myself.
Can we put it up here and see if this is where it belongs?
Of course. And she hands it over to you.
Perfect. Yeah, I put it up in that spot.
Yeah. When you do that, it's like the whole like area starts to like shake and rumble a little bit. It was like, and there's like a huge thick slab of essentially wall like slides down, and it reveals like a deep passage going farther in.
Oh, there we are.
Sure.
I want you guys
Posties?
to give me a perception check.
For Esprit.
15.
Nat 1 for Nat. 4.
Don't worry, Kolgor also rolled a nat 1.
Makes sense though.
I got
hey.
a 9.
Okay.
I got a 10.
What you guys definitely do notice is that the box that was crying is now like begging, essentially, of just like, stop, please stop, please, like in between tears, and like you can see the box is like pulsating, like a blue radiance between the like woods now.
What kind of twisted, messed up magic is this? I'm going to have a conversation with our engineer.
Can I do like the box? Can I do like an Arcana / and nature check on the box, or is that?
You don't even need to. It is extremely magically powerful.
All right, I go, Kolgar, move.
Kolgar, move. And he starts. He just drags the box behind him as he like marches his way up to in front of him, just kind of like stumbling along, not really knowing what's happening. It's about 100 feet in to the actual safe door. So where is everyone going to be standing for this?
I'm flying as far away from the safe door as possible.
I need a way to get this thing off of Kolgar.
There is very clearly not a way to get this off of Kolgar.
How many chains are there? Is it like around his arms?
It is wrapped like across his body and like around his waist.
I'm wondering if we can get rid of some limbs to try and save this man's life. It doesn't sound like there's a way to do this.
Darlene notices, as she kind of backed up with you guys, she's like, I hear the guards. I think the guards are coming. But brace the doors. And she kind of yells out, and she's, Esprit, the guards are coming.
Gloria, you and me, pretend to be guards and point him in the wrong direction?
Gloria will look at you very nervous, and she's like, I don't know, I think that Darlene's here. She's a very important person to call. I think that we just need to get out of here with our lives.
Darlene, this is your call alone.
Were you able to get the journal?
I got it.
Then let's just get out of here with that.
Alright, buddy. I look at Kolgar. I start priming him, but while I'm priming the bomb, I am also getting out some of my mirth and I'm putting it in his eyes like, one last ride, tell my friend.
Kolgar is like, Kolgar. And when you put it in his eyes, he's like, oh. And then he gives you a hug. He's like, Kolgar.
Don't do this, buddy. It's making it harder for me. I primed it with 2/3 of the container. I am running away. I look at Junior and I'm like, if you want to try to chop those chains off, be my guest. I will be that way.
That's fine. When you pour the primer on, it melts the box away from like the chains you can see. And inside of what was in the box, you can see Arcanus Eridos apprentice Theodore.
Oh.
And he is like, he's been shaved so that like he doesn't have any, like he's bald. All of his skin is like cracking with like this blue energy, like not like lightning, like when you have a dry lip and your lip splits, kind of like cracking all over his body. And it's like pulsing blue energy coming out of him.
What the hell did he do to you?
And he looks at you and he's just like, why are you doing this? I can't control what is happening. I feel like and he didn't have, like, he was kind of like sobbing, and when he turns and he looks at you, like his eyes are like completely blue, like a blind man almost level, and he's just looking at you like he can't, like he's looking through you almost, and his eyes are just like burning with this fell energy. I mean, this arcane energy.
Oh, Theodore, I don't think I can save you, buddy.
And you can see Gloria is next to you, and she's like, "What the fuck is going on?" Theodore,
Theodore, I will not let this be unknown. I will remember you.
And she like reaches out to like hold, like, Theodore, are you okay? Like,
don't. I like pull her back.
And she looks at you and she like shakes your hand off, and she's like, This is Theodore. I know what is happening. Did you know about this?
No, I didn't.
And you can see the liquid that was from the box now is like, it's on the floor and it like seeps up into like the cracks in his body. Like he's like a sponge almost, and he's just like, oh my, it burned so badly. I can't handle it. And he looks at you. You have, I'd say you have an action right now before everything happens.
I'll ask him if there's anything that he wants me to do.
Any last wishes?
Yeah, any last wishes.
He looks at you and like he kind of like looks through you really. He's just kind of like looking in the direction of your voice, not really locking eyes, and he just says, "It's so cold." And you have one last moment to do something.
I am running away, and I am pulling Gloria. I don't want her to stay there. Is she leaving now?
She is like going to like comfort Theodore.
Yeah, absolutely not. I'm gonna like with all my might try and pull her back. I got Pratik out. He's trying to pull her.
You can give I would say a strength check.
17.
All right, I'm gonna be very clear on this. Earlier, I didn't reiterate it at the start, but do you remember a conversation that you had with Arcanist Eridos, where he said, when you pour this on this bomb, you need to get away from it because it will eat everything that is inside its radius, no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to give you that information before I say, if you grab her, you will not have the same distance that you can cover, because she is going to fight you in running.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're gonna go for it?
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Camera's crashing.
No, it's okay. It's what he wants. That's fine.
Can I
go ahead?
Try and persuade her.
Yes, I will allow a persuasion, and then if she isn't persuaded, here's what we're gonna do. She's going to resist the first 15 feet, and then when she's like, I can't get back anymore, she is just going to run as he starts to go boom. Okay, what do you say to Gloria to try and pull her away from this?
We're gonna fucking die!
You say that, and Kolgor is like, There's one other problem here, and that is that,
the guards?
Gloria is wearing full plate armor.
Oh, she can't run very
She's
far.
wearing full plate guard armor. Do you want to burn your inspiration to help her go?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So I'm gonna say she has 40 feet of movement, and you have 60 feet. Is that fair? She has 20 feet, and then she's sprinting for another 20 feet.
That works for me.
Okay, here we go. It is 8d6. I almost added an extra d20 in there, which would have been problematic.
That would have been hilarious.
Okay, here's what happens. If this number is greater than 60, well, we'll start with greater than 40, okay? Then...
Well, it's not possible to be greater than 60.
Okay, so no matter what, Esprit is safe then. That's a good start. Okay? What we need to see is less than 40 in order for Gloria to live.
Oh, 20. Oh, he's going less than 40.
Alright, significantly less than 40. And what you hear is essentially like as you're full sprinting away, Theodore is just like screaming. And then it's like dead silent all of a sudden. And as you like turn back and look, and I would say all the people looking in the hall, you're like looking and it's like pitch black and you hear screaming and you hear Gloria and Esprit just like freaking out and sprinting as fast as they can. And it's like a just dead silent moment. And then there's like a flash of nothing, and then like a huge blue orb that is 26 feet in radius that like flashes for a moment in front of everybody's eyes, and it's this bright blue. And then in the next instant, it's just like poof, instantly gone. And literally everything that was in the sphere, it's as though it was like laser cut to just like be gone, and the whole castle is just like shaking.
Esprit is on the ground and crying.
You can see the moonlight like shining in. You can see Darlene like runs over and she's instantly next to Gloria and she's like, "Oh, are you okay? What happened? What was that? It doesn't matter. We gotta go. We need to get this armor off of you." And she starts trying to like take the plate armor.
I look over at Darlene and I go, "Did you know?"
We're kind of taking a step off.
Do you think that I would have killed Theodore knowingly?
Did you know?
No, of course not. Of course I didn't know. We were told by the Arcanist that he could build something, and when we asked, he wouldn't say more. He just said he would do the job properly. I didn't think that... I knew it was going to be something, but I didn't know it was going to be this.
I get up, and I just walk out, like, while she's speaking.
Yeah.
Darlene is panicking, and she's like, "No, you... Come help! She's gonna drown! Please! Somebody... And she points at, like, Olmar and Caelrin, and she's like, You go stop the door so that we can get this off." The guards are running down to you guys.
I'll turn around after stepping on Embrit, and I'll go and barricade the doors.
I transform into a draft horse to hold the door.
Junior and Olmar are going to hold one door, and Caelrin is on the other door, and then Darlene, Dia, and Esprit are all going to try and take off the armor. I'll say per person will take off 1 minute.
Oh,
you guys have to roll higher than the guards in a strength
Gotcha.
Okay, so you guys rolled a 16 or 17 total. Caelrin, it's on you now, on the right door.
Yeah.
Caelrin went to bar his door and instantly got pushed over. Guards are now pouring out of the right door.
Will they attack the horse?
We'll come back to it. Alright,
Okay.
Next up is the other door again.
14.
11.
Oh.
I don't think you beat the 37.
Oh shit.
They now have pushed down your door.
I'm gonna run back as a horse and go warn the people that are trying to take the armor off that there's some guards coming.
Okay, well here's the good news. The good news is half the armor is off now. The bad news is I think Olmar and Junior are gonna get hit in the back twice right now.
Oh shit.
Here's pretty much the options. You can try and body block so that they can get away, or you can turn and run, but it's up to you.
I'm running and telling the others that we need help.
He said get pincered, idiots.
That is what I said, yes.
Olmar, does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay, so you dodged, but you now got pushed back from your door, except now there's also 2 people behind you, and more piling in behind them.
Okay.
I will give you guys both an athletics check to try and get by them and get away. Okay, this is for Olmar. Do you have a +5 to athletics?
I got a +4 to athletics.
That's so sad. Okay. Junior, go ahead.
5.
Okay. They dogpiled. They dogpiled.
Junior and I are kind of fucked, and we're being thrown in jail. All right, no, I'll surrender.
Junior and Olmar captured. Everyone else, we've gotten half the armor off, and you can see Caelrin full sprinting at you guys.
I'm hauling her if Caelrin's too busy thinking to help. I'm just kidding.
Get Caelrin. Put her on your back and run with her.
Yeah, but then if I jump off, the horse gets
You can turn into an owl mid-air if you want. This is a fantasy game.
I can pick her up.
That's perfect. So Caelrin's gonna run up, and I'll say Darlene's picking her up and trying to put her on the horse, and then you can take off, Caelrin. And now it is Dia and Esprit. Are you guys doing anything before sprinting and jumping off? There's just a swarm that is just engulfing.
Gloria's up and down. Let's get the hell out of here.
And with that, you guys all jump out into the water, and we'll end the session there for today.
I love how you
were
guys
saying
saved
that
the
I killed him
NPC,
earlier.
but not us.
Some of our teammates get kidnapped in the process, which is gonna be. We just put ourselves on a long side quest. I was not expecting this to be the ending tonight. I had it in the cards just in case, but I wanted Glory to just get blown up because I thought it would be cinematic.
I'm sorry. I had a
It's
moment.
not, you're fine. I mean, just no matter what, it was going to be a moment for your character.
Dude, I'm gonna break free. Like, I'm gonna break out of prison, and my entire quest is going to be revenge on Matt.
The difference has essentially become what I wanted to be was turmoil for your character to be like, who are these people? What are they really doing? What's their intentions? And like, I also dealing with like the I can't save everyone concept. Is instead now going to be Darlene is like, what are we doing? They tried to kill my daughter. You know, why am I here? Also, we now need to go get Olmar and Junior. Which, the only good thing that'll come with this is we'll now have a very interesting conversation between Junior and Skinny that has been put off for a while now. It'll be a very awkward place.
Thank you, Cameron. That was awesome.
Yeah. This was a big one that we had planned. I've been writing a lot, and I wanted this one to turn out.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Appreciate all the effort you put into it.